Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some kind of bad news that I think a lot of people were expecting, that we want to have to go through this again, because we saw a lot of this news kind of starting off at maybe the start of the PS5 restock stuff, and I feel like the date keeps on getting more and more and more and more shifted kind of farther down the line. And this kind of comes down to the semiconductor issues, where basically it's just really hard to make a lot of different types of electronics. GPUs, PlayStations, laptops, computers, whatever it is, even cars have been affected. And I'm sure if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you guys probably know all about this. But now we have even more awful news, especially when it comes to the PlayStation 5 restocks and Xbox restocks and all the gamers out there, that now a lot of these things actually might be getting delayed even longer now. And this is actually from some very, very higher ups in the industry, in the semiconductor industry, like all these chip industries as well. And this is not good because it also affects gaming. I know a lot of you guys in my channel are trying to find the PlayStation 5s and Xboxes, but also for our normal day-to-day life when it comes to, like as I said, like laptops and other things mixed on in, like just normal technology, TVs, everything that we're part of. So the fact that we're now seeing that the actual shortage might be being dragged on into for 2023 now, when a lot of people are saying that, maybe the end of 2022, yeah, makes me want to rip out my hair and go and cry, because I'm not sure if I'll be doing these videos for another 3 years. I wouldn't mind doing other videos, but these restocks, I don't know about that. But before we go and fully dive in the video itself, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. If you guys are still out there having issues getting a PS5, at least you have a chance to go and win one. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. And of course, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And of course, just all the links are always linked down below. Like the video, let's go dive on into it. As well, let me know all, just throughout this entire article, just go give me your thoughts and comments, because I feel like this is just pain. Like this hurts, boys. So I also grabbed the wrong thing. So basically for this, we actually have this article over here from IGN. And this is all in regards, like, the RTX cards, the PlayStation cards, Xbox cards, all that. So basically the chip shortage affecting every part of the gaming could be now dragged into 2023. Intel CEO experts expects the industry to catch up with demand in 2 years, which, by the way, this hurts. Like, I hate reading this. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there trying to get your consoles. I'm sure there's going to be consoles. Sony's still pumping out record numbers of consoles, so it shouldn't be that bad for you guys. But geez. So in the last year, the chip shortage has caused strains across numerous industries, including gaming. Like, no duh. You know how many times we've been sitting here trying to find consoles? If you're hoping to easily secure a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, or RTX graphics card, it likely won't happen until 2023. Which, if you guys also saw our video earlier on today, we were talking about the GTX 4000 series and some AMD cards, and also even they were expected to maybe even be only released in 2023. So during Intel's Q2 earnings call, CEO Pat Gelsinger expects the chip shortage to continue well into 2022. So now we kind of knew that, but we did see a few other statements from Jim Ryan, like the head honcho at PS5, basically stating like, hey, we're probably going to be, working really hard this summer, making more consoles, hooking you guys on up. And so far, it doesn't really seem like they've actually done that so far. So, with also them, so basically this should be mostly good into 2022, but then also supply issues also stretching into 2023. And his statement over here is saying, well, I expect the shortages to bottom out in the second half, which is at least nice. It's kind of what people were saying before, like it eventually will kind of taper off. People who really want to get them, probably like people who watch my YouTube videos or whatever, will probably have all their stuff they want, but, but it still might be kind of hard, or maybe like if there's unforeseen issues, maybe a little bit longer. So I expect the shortages to bottom out in the second half. It will take another 1 or 2 years before the industry is able to completely catch up with demand, said during the call. Which, once again, that's just sad to hear. I mean, like, I get it. I'm sure a lot of you guys, when it comes to game releases, these consoles, it stinks. Like, at the end of the day, it does stink. But I think a lot of us all together, like, we get it, we understand it. It's not fun news, but I mean, at least we know. At least we know. So basically, this was like from really big higher ups in Intel, which is a big chip supplier. So this is not the first time we've actually heard that the chip shortage will stick around longer than we hope for and will worsen before they get better. In May, which we actually covered this news a while back, CEO Jensen Huang said he anticipates supply shortages for the RTX 3000 series to last until at least the second half of this year, which, by the way, if you guys have been seeing, they are still instantly flying off the shelves. People are literally lining up out the door for like a Best Buy in-store drop or Micro Center drops, trying to get these RTX cards. Even scalpers are out there just sitting there because they're making like $1,000 a card. It's nuts. And also, we also did have statements too as well from good old Sony's CFO Hiroki Totoki, that also did go and say during earnings calls that the company is expecting the PS5s to remain in limited supply into 2022, which, by the way, we're actually slowly getting there. And one little side note I'm going to go talk about, and maybe I'll make a separate video of this too as well, is I'm going to be a little bit worried to see on how crazy the demand is going to be when it comes to Black Friday and Christmas time, especially because I feel like a lot of people will be revitalizing their search, trying to get things for their kids. Maybe they had a really rough year for all this stuff. I can maybe see it. And of course, due to the global semiconductor shortage, demand for gaming high-ticket items has been notoriously difficult to acquire. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about it. I mean, duh, if you guys are subscribed to my channel. Many of these items have been sold primarily online, mostly with unexpected restocks, besides when you're subscribed to my channel. And while some retailers have sold select items in stores, supply remains extremely limited and cannot keep up with the overwhelming demand, which I think that is probably one of the bigger things. So now I don't want to say just everyone staying at home is a big reason, but I mean it is. But I do think whenever a lot more people are able to go outside more actively, kind of like more do stuff with their family and friends actively, they're back in school, like more like high school people and stuff like that. I do definitely think that will lower up the demand a lot, probably after Christmas. Like I think if I truly wanted to give my rough thoughts, this is like a passing thought, after this upcoming Christmas wave, I do think these consoles are going to be a lot easier to go and get. Because there is a lot of people who just kind of give up until they end up in the stores. So then once they start hearing that they're actually in the stores again, it might be like another second wave. And also, I'm sure you guys have heard this because we have actually covered a lot of these videos. You guys should be proud of us for being on top of the news. Basically, also in February, even the Biden administration signed an executive order pledging to review the supply chain issues that have caused these consoles and graphics cards to remain scarce. Beyond the chip shortages, scalpers have also posed an additional problem, with many flagship GPUs and next-gen consoles surging hundreds of dollars above their suggested retail price. So, a lot of things I'm going to talk about over here, as you guys saw the bad webcam over here. Sorry, it's the like setup. I hope you guys don't mind. This is sad. Like, I think a lot of us were more so expecting 2020. That was the date I was hearing from many big higher ups at Sony, at like just AMD, Nvidia. And the fact that now they're kind of even stretching it a little bit later, it makes sense. I get it. Like, I mean, it's hard to make this stuff. It's hard to kind of control this. We're in a little pandemic. So I always kind of give a lot of these people some wiggle room. They want to make sure their stock prices stay good. They want to try their best to make as many consoles as they can. But overall, it stings that we keep on hearing it push back more and more and more. And this is also from other figureheads too. So it's from Intel, it's from like Nvidia, we're hearing from AMD, and pretty much everyone but the actual suppliers, such as, you know, like Jim Ryan, all them trying to be like, hey guys, buy our consoles, are saying like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit weird. And I do think it will. Like, everyone's in this really awkward transitional period, though, because we're just waiting to kind of see what happens and how things will actually go and work. But the fact that we're seeing all this stuff now being pushed back even later just makes me sad. But at least on the bright side, a lot of people are going to keep on doing restocks. We'll still be seeing Sony. We'll still be seeing Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, the UK, India, wherever keep on making consoles. Because, I mean, they want to make money, too. But it does keep on seeing that a lot of these things are being bottlenecked way too hard. And I do think, I mean, the consoles are actually kind of doing okay in comparison, but things like the GPUs and like CPUs have been hit so hard that I, as also a PC gamer, like I do consoles too, I just feel like I'm not going to have a chance to go get anything. Like, if I even want to upgrade my PC, in my mind, unless I'm extremely lucky, I am probably just going to not be able to do that until maybe the 4000 series. And even then, if they're as popular and as in demand as they are right now, I will probably not get one for years or years and years and years. So if you guys want to leave your comments and thoughts on this, I'm personally sad about it because I already know this upcoming Christmas season is probably going to be rough. Even now, I get comments from like moms and parents and stuff saying like, hey, I'm just trying to get something for little Jimmy. Like, he's, you know, he's had a rough year, which a lot of us have too. I totally get that, but it just stinks. Like, I hate the idea that we're in this really awkward, like, electronical limbo where things cost more money, they're harder to produce, and they're just not as, like, I just can't walk into Walmart or Best Buy and get a console. And that's the one thing that kind of makes me the saddest, because I want to be able to do that. Like, I just want to be able to walk into a Walmart or Target and just walk out that same day and get a console. I did that for the Switch. I had my pre-order for the Switch and got it pretty easy. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll actually have more better news, because we'll probably have an upcoming like Sony and AMD type of conference for all these folks, kind of talk about what they want to do in the future, how they're going to change it, how they're going to like improve stock and all these things. And those are always really nice for us to go and see, because it does kind of, number one, give us some optimism, but number two, might give us a closer look on when the actual restocks could be fixed even more. But the fact that, as I said a few times throughout this video, that it's actually be ending at 2023, that's gonna be a very long, like 15 months for us to have to go through. But that's about it for my video. We'll maybe talk a bit more about this throughout the week if we get more and more information on it besides just more statements. But if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We actually had some walk-in news, so make sure you guys check that out too as well. And as well, just thank you guys all so much for watching my videos, liking the videos and all that. Comment down below your thoughts, or if you guys want to get a console, whatever. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller, as well Twitter and Twitch if you guys want to follow. Sign up for that Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. So always linked down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching and existing. And I'll see you guys all later on throughout today for some more videos. Love you guys.